Welcome or welcome back. My name's Katie. This is my channel, and today we're going to go ahead and jump right into some Born Pretty PR. So they sent me another one of their 6-piece gel collections. Don't mind the cat hair if you're new. I have 50 million cats, and that's just what we do around here, you know. And they also sent me this metal painting gel, Super Shine Silver 5 mLs. So let's go ahead and start with this. Now I did open it already because I'm super nosy and I can never wait for anything. So it is already opened, and my wonderful 2-year-old did tilt it upside down. So we do have a minor little bit of spillage, but that's not because of the packaging or anything like that. That's just because I have a 2-year-old and that's just kind of what they do. And so this is what it comes in. I'm looking for a dotting tool so I can open it. And I just cut like a little hole around the outside. And this is what it looks like inside. It's kind of liquidy, but it is absolutely, look at that. Look at that metal, beautiful sheen. I'm so excited to use this. I was actually looking at it on their website not too long ago when I was trying to decide if I wanted to buy some nail stuff or not. So really, really happy that they sent me this. So getting into the polish, this is a jelly set from them. And then it has a little informational little pamphlet. Normal nail gel, magnetic nail gel, how to remove. So these are jellies, and these are really, really pretty. Look at the color selection we have here. This one's purple. These are absolutely gorgeous. I'm just going to show you what the blue one looks like in the bottle. And these are like a beautiful, like candy jelly color. So I'm very, very excited for this. I'm going to go ahead and get my swatch sticks ready, and we'll go ahead and swatch these. And then I'm going to go ahead and move right into my nail set. Today I am going to be doing press-ons because, again, I do have a gel allergy. So it's very important to me that I keep my skin safe at all costs. So I will be doing some press-ons. I've already sized out my tips. I altered the nail beds to fit my nails better, and I did buff the surface because I'm going to be using their 6-in-1 nail glue gel, which also doubles as a base coat. So I will be doing that today as well. And what I wanted to do today was I wanted to kind of recreate this viral nail trend, which is like a neon, kind of like ombre over like the surface of the nail tip with that metal design that kind of snakes across. I'll go ahead and pop a picture of one of the ones that I can find on Instagram or something up here on the screen for you. I think C's Tutorials did one just recently. So let me see if I can find her post from that. But I'm going to try to do it with jellies. Now, I don't know how that's going to turn out, but that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and jump right into the swatches, and then I'm going to move right from that into the nail art. So this is what we're looking at. I did not realize how sheer they were. I mean, I know they're jellies, but this is with 2 coats. The swatches that you saw me do were with 1. And as I did show you, these 2 do darken up once they go into the light. So hopefully this will work out for what I'm planning on doing. I am going to try to like mix match the colors to see which ones would work best with the others. Okay, so here are the first two I did. And then I did this one off camera. And I think I got the hang of what I'm doing at this point. I think. So I know these are looking a little crazy, but we got the hang of it. And I did have to turn off one of my lights, so I apologize if the clarity is not that great right now. I did have to turn one off for a little bit, but I'm just going to go ahead and basically what I'm doing is I'm just doing layer by layer, and then this will be the last layer for this one. And I want to kind of just like really feather the red up a little bit more into the yellow, because with these being jellies and the original design being done with like pigment powders, obviously it's not going to be, you know, exactly the same. And the other two do look a little rough, but I think that I definitely kind of got the hang of it more on this nail. So I have the red feathered in, just gonna add it right to the center and then kind of gently just brush that through into the red. And I'm actually really happy with this one, so I'll go. And this is what the nails are looking like with just the jelly colors. I know the first two are looking kind of crazy, but I definitely am loving the way that the other three came out. And in order to kind of fix the first two and make them all nice and smooth and even, I am going to go over them with another coat of the Born Pretty 6-in-1 or 8-in-1. And then I'm going to cure that for a full 60 seconds. And I'm going to use this, I believe it was a 240 grit buffer from Young Nails, and I'm just going to go ahead and buff that as smooth as I can, or at least until like the divots are even with the rest of the nail. So you do want to make sure that you wipe off the tacky layer from any surface before you go in with the file or a buffer. So if you are like buffing over base coat or something like that, or polygel especially, it has like that sticky layer, you do want to make sure that you go over it with a lint-free wipe. In my case, I'm using a combination of 2 parts alcohol, 1 part acetone, and that's what I'm using to remove the stickiness from the slip layer of the gel. And then I am just going over it with that buffer. You'll see me struggle a little bit with this stand. I don't know what was going on. The putty was just like, it was getting so warm and it was just sliding around all over the place. If anybody has like a good link to some real strong putty for like these nail stands, please drop it down below, or like shoot me an inbox on Instagram, because this is not it. Like, it's so hard to do these press-on nails. I'm super heavy-handed, and like they just be sliding around all over the place. But that's pretty much what I'm doing here. I am just buffing them out, removing the sticky layer, and then I am going in with the silver. Now, I did show you the silver on one other nail, but I just want to go ahead and apologize for the hot mess that this nail came out to be. I definitely started the design with only half remembering how C did it in her tutorial. So this one did kind of come out a big jumbled mess, but I did manage to like pull it all together a little bit later on. So just go ahead and enjoy watching this and the next nail, because like I said, I did only do one other on camera just because it's basically the same process for all of the nails. So this is what all of the nails are looking like with the silver on it. I definitely fumbled when it came to the rest of the nails after the first one, and I must have put too thick of a layer of the gel, which just goes to show how pigmented this is, and that a little is definitely going to go a long way, because I did get some wrinkling on the initial layers on the 4 after the first one, and I did my best to kind of go in with a thinner layer over the top before I did my top coat, but it definitely still wrinkled after the top coat was put on, which is just because there's some uncured gel beneath the layers of the silver. So that's definitely my fault. I did too thick of a layer, because the first one that I did was a pinky and the application was definitely flawless. So definitely my fault for that one, but I still think that they came out really, really nice. And if I wouldn't have said anything, I mean, I think it kind of looks like it's supposed to be like that, but it's really not. But I just went ahead and I applied my top coat, and then this is what the nails were looking like before I put them on. As you can see, the pinky is definitely a much smoother application. I definitely did a much thinner coat when I did that one first, and then I must have just been really heavy-handed with the product going forward, because the rest did wrinkle. Not like terribly, and I did go over it with another coat to kind of salvage it, but the ring finger was for sure the worst one with the wrinkling, and I fixed that by just going in with some clear rhinestones on top. And honestly, I'm not really mad at the finished look. I think that they came out really, really nice. And considering that I used a completely different media to do the ombre look, The original was with pigment powder. I don't think that it came out too bad. So thank you, C's Tutorial, for coming up with that cute idea. I definitely made it my own, and I'm loving the way that these look. Thank you to Born Pretty for sending me the products today. If you have any interest in anything that you saw me use today, all products will be linked down below in the description box, as well as my, I believe, 10% off discount code for Born Pretty. Thank you so much for watching my video today. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I hope that you'll join me for future videos.